Hi, my name is Gurv Kohli. In this task, I extended my vector class to support sorting, and I also use built-in array.sort. And I also worked with iComparable and iComparer to sort both integers and student objects. And I also updated the tester class to add comparison logic and test different sorting cases. First of all, in my vector class, I added method called sort. This method is called sort. It sorts all elements using the default order. Inside it, it uses array.sort data comma 0.count, which means only the fill elements are sorted. This works when the object already knows how to compare itself, like integers or students. Second, I added another method called sort comparer, and this method is used for custom sorting. Here we pass a comparer, and sorting happens based on the logic. So instead of using default sorting, we can control how data is stored, how we can sort the data using the different comparison method. The main difference is that sort use default comparison, while sort comparer use custom comparison. So one is automatic, another one is quite flexible to use for us. And I also made some changes to my tester class. First of all, I made change to my student class. As you can see here, I implemented iComparable to student objects. So that student objects can compare themselves. As you can see, compare to this method compare one student with another student using their ID. If other is null, it will going to return 1. Otherwise, it will going to return id dot compare to other ID. So students are sorted in ascending order of ID by default using the iComparable. And as you can see in the string method, this method is used to print students in format like id name. It helps us to clearly see the output in the tester class. And I also made change in the another class called ascending id compare. This class implement iComparer student. Here I compare two students, student A, student B. First of all, I handle the null values. Then I return A ID, well, student A compared with student B. So this also sorts students in ascending order of ID by using custom comparer. Second and the last change I made in my tester class is in the descending ID comparer. This is a custom comparer with more logic in it. First I handle the null values, then I compare name using string dot compare student B name with student A name. This makes sorting in descending order of names. If names are not equal, then it will going to print the result. Otherwise, if names are same, then I will compare the IDs using student B ID with the student B ID with compared to student A ID. So IDs are also sorted in descending orders. So that's all changes I made in my tester class. The key concept I will say that we have used in this task is the comparison between two compared logics. First is iComparable, default comparison inside the class that we have done with iComparable, and iComparer is like the custom comparison outside the class. In conclusion, I would like to say like I had to sort method to my vector class. I use compare to for default sorting and comparer method for custom sorting. I also updated my tester class with student comparison and comparer classes. All tests confirm that sorting works perfectly. And thanks a lot for watching my video.